In Emmerdale, newcomer Ella Forster, played by Paula Lane, has recently found herself unexpectedly single after her partner Liam Kavanagh, Johnny McPherson, ended their relationship. But what Ella doesn't yet know is that Liam has rekindled his romance with Chas Dingle, Lucy Pargeter, a revelation that could potentially ignite her darker tendencies. Fans of the ITV soap are bracing themselves, theorizing that Ella might react violently if she discovers the truth about Liam and Chas. Many believe her troubled past could foreshadow a deadly turn of events in the village. Ella's relationship with Liam began after he initially tried to rekindle a spark with Chas. A year ago, Liam and Chas shared a brief fling, but it was cut short when Chas was diagnosed with breast cancer. Wanting to focus on her recovery, Chas kept Liam at a distance. During this time, Liam grew closer to Ella, unaware of the turmoil that lay beneath her charming surface. Despite a budding romance, Liam has continued to harbor feelings for Chas, which recently prompted him to pursue a relationship with her, ultimately leaving Ella behind. But Ella's story is far from simple. Her history includes a shocking incident that left a lasting mark on her life. As a young girl, Ella grew up in deplorable conditions due to her father's involvement in drug dealing. She was neglected and lacked basic necessities, often going to school hungry and in unwashed clothes. Amidst this bleak existence, a girl named Joanne reached out, befriending Ella and offering her a glimpse of warmth and stability. Joanne's mother, June, welcomed Ella into her home, providing her with meals, love, and the comfort of family, experiences Ella had only dreamed of. When Joanne later decided to end their friendship under social pressure, Ella was devastated, fearing she'd lose June's comforting presence. Her desperation soon spiraled into rage. In a heated argument with Joanne, Ella lost control, slamming Joanne's head against the ground repeatedly in a tragic, irreversible outburst. Realizing too late that her actions had gone too far, she fled the scene, returning home to await the police, who soon arrived to arrest her. The incident resulted in Ella spending the rest of her teenage and young adult years in prison. Ella's dark past is not widely known among Emmerdale residents, but fans have picked up on subtle hints of her troubled history. The tension around her character has led many viewers to speculate that Liam's recent choices could provoke a dangerous reaction. Social media has been buzzing with predictions, with one fan writing, "When Ella finds out Dr. Love is with Chas, I fully expect full-blown crazy Ella making Chas's life terrible." Another viewer expressed similar concerns, noting, "I don't trust Ella. When she finds out about Chas, she'll do to her what she did to Joanne." Although Liam may have thought he was doing the right thing by not immediately disclosing his new relationship with Chas, this secrecy only adds fuel to the fire. Should Ella learn about Liam's romantic choice through village gossip, it's likely that the betrayal will hit her harder than he anticipates, potentially causing her fragile emotional state to shatter. The tension around her unresolved trauma could resurface in dangerous ways, particularly as she copes with feelings of abandonment. Meanwhile, Chas remains unaware of the threat Ella could pose. While she and Liam are finally reconnecting, it's unlikely they're prepared for the emotional storm that might follow. Chas, still recovering from her cancer diagnosis, is focused on rebuilding her life and finding happiness, making her potentially vulnerable to an unhinged response from Ella. Ella's story taps into complex themes of childhood trauma and the long-lasting effects it can have on one's mental health. Despite years in prison, it's evident that Ella is still haunted by the memories of her actions and the intense emotions tied to her past. Viewers sense that her attachment to Liam might represent an attempt to regain the sense of security and affection he once found in Joanne's family, making the heartbreak of losing him potentially catastrophic. Whether Ella will succumb to violent impulses remains to be seen, but her backstory provides fertile ground for a suspenseful, unpredictable storyline. The possibility of her lashing out or enacting revenge against Chas adds an element of danger to Emmerdale's already dramatic landscape. As Liam and Chas continue their romance, they may need to be on high alert, aware that Ella's fragile mental state could push her to a dangerous breaking point. In the small, tightly knit village of Emmerdale, secrets don't stay hidden for long. When Ella inevitably discovers the truth, viewers are eager to see whether she will spiral back into the destructive patterns of her past or find a way to channel her emotions in a healthier way.